Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Don't Starve. It has been quite some time, so bear with me as I get back into the game. Yeah, sorry, life gets in the way sometimes, and you just gotta roll with the punches. But anyway, so we left off, still, if I remember correctly, we're looking for a home. We started a little something down here, because there's a couple of beefalo. It's not a bad home, all things considered. There's not many beefalo, but it's a start. So, we'll give that a shot. Let's see. Probably a good idea then to start heading home since it's almost dark. So I'll start meandering along that direction. Any rate, so welcome back. It's been a while. You guys miss me? Probably not, but you know, hey. Anyway. Yeah, so first order of business, we're going to establish a home base, which is miles away, but that's okay. So first thing you always want to do when you play Don't Starve, get a base set up you're happy with, basic base camp. You don't have to get too attached to it. In fact, often if you find something better, you will up and move, but it's a good starting point. Let's see. Yeah. It's been a while. Anyway, sorry, just getting my game back in. A little tidbit, we will revisit this area. Later you can craft a hammer, which allows you to deconstruct structures. This touchstone, I don't want to touch. These pig heads, however, you can deconstruct and drop pig skins. Pig skins are a useful item to craft a weapon, a helmet, a bigger backpack, although you move slower with it on, and probably most importantly, pig houses. Pig houses every 3 days, I think, spawn, every so many days at any rate, spawn a pigman. The pigman, if you feed him monster meat, will be your friend. You can kill the pigman for pig meat. And having a pigman around as a friend will raise your sanity, which slowly goes down over time. So, piggies are very useful, highly recommended. Stone! Yeah. Pigs are your best friends. I'm close to home base, so I'm just kind of meandering. Ooh, very nice. I think I had some elsewhere, but bees can give you honey. Very useful to have around, and those bees are pretty close. The biggest thing I'm most concerned about... What am I most concerned about? I don't know. Food generation is most likely the biggest concern. I mean, the name of the game is Don't Starve, and that's what you really don't want to do. So, yeah. That being said, there are plenty of ways to go about food, especially during non-winter time. Food gets a little more scarce during winter, which you'd kind of expect. You know, it's cold, things don't grow. That's a spider. Oi. Yeah, sorry, I'm been a long week. I'm a little on the sleepy side, so don't laugh too hard at me if I go do crazy things. Like taking a long turn. Alright. Over the river and through the woods. Emphasis on through the spooky woods at night. To home base I run. Will I get there in time, or will the night fall? I don't know, but I'm hoping I'll get there in time. Okay, there's the creepy stuff. And home base. Yay. There's a fireplace. Alrighty. We are home. And some of the next things I want to craft are never really going to be food related. I'd like all these things. Crockpot's Crockpot's a great thing you want. Charcoal, easy to come by. Cut brick, pretty easy to come by. In fact, might as well refine some stones. I'm just gonna drop the neighborhood things to be useful later, but not now. Can I make it now? Can I? Oh, of course not. I need charcoal. Now, easiest way to get charcoal, and I think only way to get charcoal, is burning down trees. Now, you don't really want to burn down a whole forest. Maybe you do. I mean, I'm not that much of an arson, but you can release your inner arson. However, since I have so many trees near me, I don't really need to replant trees responsibly. So what you do is you just plant all your trees in a nice tight little grove like so. All the while making sure not to stay in the dark too long, or the brew will come out and kill you. So, there we are. Pick my crop here. May as well cook this. Eat it. Popcorn! I don't want to eat popcorn. There we go. Hello, Pigman. So it's actually really convenient that the Pigman is right there. That means I can use them for wood chopping and all sorts of other easy things later. So what else? So when these guys grow up, I'll take a torch to them, chop them down, and I'll have charcoal, and I can finally build happiness. In the meantime, I'm going crazy. In the game, not literally. Well, maybe literally too. You never know. Set this over by home base. Items in general don't walk away on you. Food items you don't really want to drop. There's 101 creatures that will go, ooh, nummy nummy food. But craftables and the like, you're generally pretty safe leaving out. Durian fruit I don't want to use until I have crockpot. It will... Durian... You can tell the creators don't like durian fruit. I don't blame them. If you've ever had it, it's an acquired taste. One which I don't think I will ever acquire in my life. But, you know, I'm not going to say it's bad. Okay, I'm going to. It tastes disgusting in my opinion. Other people love it. Good for them. I hear it's healthy for you. Yeah, no. Anyway, the instructors don't like durian either. It hurts your health. So, the developers of the game agree with me. Or I agree with the developers of the game. I don't know. Either way, durian, icky. So let's see what we got here. I am really curious about that pond. I'm going to go check it out while it's daytime. If that pond spawns frogs, I will be very happy. Oh hey, okay, there are a few more below. And I think frogs only spawn during dusk. So frogs are a source of meat. You can easily trap them. Actually, I'm going to kill a couple of these spiders' nests. Since all the spiders are currently out, I'm just going to kill these nests. I would like my pigs to be kept alive more than spiders. So, it's a bit of a waste, but keeps everyone happy and alive, and that's most important to me. I'd like my pigs to be kept healthy for when I need them later. It's nice to know I have this army of pigs up here. Very nice to know, in fact. I will be using them later. Pigs can also chop wood for you, so you don't use up your axe as much. You can get like an army of pigs and chop wood. Really useful. Having pigs around is just a great, useful tool. What else do we got down here? We have pigs, we have, yeah, all sorts of goodies. Yeah. Oh good, my trees are starting to grow up. So there's actually a decent herd of beefalo here. Last episode I remember mentioning it wasn't a huge herd, and it's not a lot, and they are spread out, which is annoying, but there's a good number of them. I can make do with that. I'm just kind of randomly exploring into the forest a little bit. What I probably should do is just chop some wood. I'll do that next day with a pig, but I can start just, yeah, I'm just gonna start. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, well. I'm getting hungry. Wilson wants lunch, dinner. Oh, he just wants to eat. He's not picky. I need more inventory space. You know what? I do not need rope right now. Kind of a waste, but I want to cook all my carrots and eat them, so not a huge waste. You can see in the top right, Wilson is getting ridiculously hungry. His stomach has turned into a shriveled black sadness. So let's stuff his face with carrots. Healthy, tasty, crunchy, sweet, delicious carrots. See? Wilson likes carrots. Gives you great eyesight. Incidentally, for anyone interested, the whole carrot gives you good eyesight is actually a myth purported by the British government, I believe during World War II. One of their best fighter pilots said it, and basically they didn't want the Germans to know that they had radar, so they had the fighter pilot go, "Yes, I have such great night vision because I eat my carrots." The more you know. Okay, so it's dusk. I want to quickly run over and see if froggies spawn at the pond. Yeah, sorry for the random tangent there about the night vision. Feel free to fact check me on that. I've heard it a couple times. I seem to remember that's what happened. At least it's one of those explanations. Alright, so we have no... I don't know when frogs spawn. Oh well, I can also make a fishing... I can also go fishing. So, there's... A pond nearby is a useful thing. There's really no downside. Well, I take that completely back. There are downsides to being too close to a pond. If they spawn mosquitoes, I hate mosquitoes. To my knowledge, they're completely useless. I'm hit by that. Okay, back home base. Pick up some manure. Leave me alone. I don't want to attack him, because if you attack him, it gets all spiders in the area aggressive, and that is the last thing I want. I'm just gonna burn these milestones. Okay. So, I also really need to make chests to store stuff. Ooh, and manure. Manure is good stuff. I'll just pick it up. So, we have all these trees. I'm actually going to wait until daytime. Cut them down, because I want whatever ash drops to. Let's refine some wood boards. I'm actually just going to refine as many as I can, which is probably going to be 5. There. Structure. Chest takes... Oh, go over here. 3 boards, and you now have somewhere to store your epic loot. Or in this case, weird stuff. It's still not... I mean, theoretically, again, I could just leave these on the ground, but I feel better and more organized putting them away. My poor mandrake. Sorry, little buddy. That saddens me too. Died before his time. He was such a good mandrake. Anyway, okay. The entrance aside. What do I not need immediately? Wait. Okay. So, it's daytime. Oh, got 4 flowers. That's pretty big weather to come today, but apparently Wilson does not like flowers, guys. No, butterfly, don't do it! Dang it, butterfly. Oh good, I get the wings. Incidentally, if creatures go into a fire, they light on fire, you know. Just reinforcing that whole fire kills, folks. Don't do it. So, a burnt tree, if you chop it down, produces 1 piece of coal. Coal is used in a crock pot as well as a drying rack. Which the drying rack I'll get into a little later when I have a steady source of meat. But crock pot, you always want at least 1, often 2. Kind of comes up to personal preference at that point. Boom, we have a crock pot. Now, for those of you going, what the hell is a crock pot? It's awesomeness. I need berries. I don't think you can use cooked. Anyway, a crock pot, you put in... You put in 4 items and you get a better meal out of it. And you can, this way you can use up to 1 monster item at a time and get edible food back. Really useful. I'm gonna go check that pond out again because I'm really hoping frogs spawn there. They would be a great source of meat. No frogs. But piggies. Alright. Well, there. See, I gave him food. He's now my happy friend. I heard another pig. Maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna give this other pig food too, and we're gonna cut down the forest. So, if you want them to chop down your forest, I'm gonna go over here. You just attack the tree once, and they'll just go tree to tree, cutting trees. Whoa! Ah, there we go. Bingo. So, a frog does spawn. All the more reason to cut the trees down in the area so I can see what's going on. So, you don't want to fight frogs yourself. They don't hit overly hard, but they're annoying. They drop frog legs, which can be eaten, can be cooked with berries for a froggy bunwich in the crock pot, which is a pretty good meal. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff. So basically, while your pigs are playing lumberjack, you just go around behind them. Oh. Incidentally, it's day 8. The hounds. You hear that in the background? Yeah. Those are the hounds. Incidentally, it's a great day to have my pig friends here. Come on, pigs. Punch tree. Romulus and Valerian. So I'll eventually be getting... There we go. There we go. The hounds can be quite a pain, but not if you have friends. See? Bingo. I don't even know what to do with butterfly wings. I'm just gonna eat them. You can cook them into something. Oh hey, we have another frog. Hey, no. Definitely my frog. Cool. So the hounds, they come every so often, I think it's like every 7 or 8 days. And their whole goal is just to give you a hard time in life. So you always, that's another reason why you want to be near Beefalo. Being near Beefalo is so good. Oh, there we go. They're going home. They get scared at dark, so... Yeah, they just start running around if you don't have a light. That's okay. They have served their purpose and served me well. I will pick up some more manure once I drop off stuff back at base. Oh good. I have food stuff. So, we're just gonna experiment here. I don't think you can use cooked carrots. Oh, maybe you can. Alright. We'll see what we get. I honestly have no idea. Manure. Grab more manure. It's always good to have. I'm gonna drop my charcoal off. Yeah, the pigs, they just run around now. I suppose if I start the fire, they might come back and then go home in the morning. Oh. Looks like they're fighting some spiders here. No! Dang you! I wanted to pick up that meat. If you leave meat on the ground, pigs will automatically eat it. You gotta be careful. If you feed a pig too many pieces of monster meat, it turns into a were-pig and becomes aggressive and ugly and not good. Don't do it. Trust me. Just don't do it. Take my word for it. Bad juju. Well, nighttime's almost upon us. Okay, so we got plenty of wood from our expedition with the pigs. We're doing alright on twigs and grass, although we will need plenty more. I think we'd like to start looking into maybe fishing. Ah, there we go. Let's get this fire going. Cool. Froggy Bunwich. As you can see, I don't know, it did a lot more health, satiation, and it healed a fair bit better. And some foods also restore sanity. Crockpot is an amazing thing. Highly recommend it. Yeah. Here's harvest. Into the crockpot. What? Ashes can get stored. Silk can get stored. Houndstooth can get stored. Oh, pumpkin. Even and monster meat. Don't know what'll come out, but it'll be edible. Oh yeah, pig fell down. Pig fell asleep by the fire. Oh hey, they're still friendly. So, chop my friends. I think if you force feed a pig flower petals, they will drop manure as well. Or not force feed, but if you feed them flower petals, they'll drop manure. Kind of useful. So, got another froggy bunwich. Excellent. So I'm just kind of getting base camp established, getting a solid source of food, and then I'm going to start working on next tier of tech, so the next higher up science machine. But it requires a fair bit more gold, so that's a little in the future. Meantime, however, what I definitely would like to be building is a trap. Oh, sorry, did not mean to do that. The reason traps, if you lure the... Actually, these would be good to dig up and move, but I'm lazy. Always have been. If you lure a frog over a trap, it catches the frog. And you don't have to kill it that way. It makes life really easy. Incidentally, traps also work. Hello, booger. No, you don't eat that. Okay. I'm just gonna drop a trap or two and leave it out. You can catch both spiders and frogs in traps. Really useful. So you just kind of set a trap. They can be used, I think, like 5 times before they get worn out. It can't catch pigs, so you don't have to worry. But this way, it'll catch whatever's in there. And you harvest it, and you basically get whatever one of the drops the creature can drop is. In the case of frogs, they only drop frog legs. But like you can just like surround a spider's nest with traps and harvest a lot of silk, which is pretty useful. Silk is used in a lot of clothing as well as, I believe, a fishing net or a fishing pole, which I'm actually probably going to look into next because it's so conveniently close and I have an easy source of silk. Incidentally, I'm gathering a lot of manure. I'd like to build a level 2 farm plot before using all my new manure. Gotta be careful. So, spider's nest has grown to rank 2. Means more spiders come out. At rank 3, attack spiders start spawning. They're annoying. They leap at you. Just something to always keep in mind. Alright, now the day is rapid spending itself. I'm also just kind of going a little bit out into the surrounding woods, getting a feel for what's out there. You can dig up graves, which I will get to when I have more inventory space, but it is useful. Yeah. Might as well start cooking my next meal. Incidentally, food does not... So if you notice the green that slowly fades, that's spoilage. It won't spoil in the crock pot. They might have fixed that, actually. So I can't say that for sure. Yeah, I can't say for certain on that. They might have finally fixed it. But it's still... Oh, meatballs. That was quick. Very quick. Alright, so we pretty much know what's down below us. We've got traps up there. What I really need is a couple more stones so that I can get more gold. I doubt there'll be any out here. Frankly, I'm probably gonna have to go on like a multi-day journey to do that. So that I will leave until a little later. Fishing rod just requires... Okay, I'm probably gonna do some fishing. So I've got a plentiful supply of... I've got a large supply of silk. Got a lot of twigs. Okay. So you set a trap. Set more traps. I think I made 3. Set your trap. You lure a spider. He comes at you. He walks over the trap. Trap catches him. Check trap. Bam. Dead spider. Come on. Come on, buddy. I was hoping for something. Really? Come on, spider. There we go. Lure him over your trap. I mean, you could attack him, but this just works easier. And if there's other spiders in the area, a trap killing them won't draw aggression. Okay. What did I get this time? A spider gland, which can be used to heal you and make better stuff. Any rate, though, it's useful. I have enough. I think it's time I ate my dinner. Where is that dinner? Poof. Good stuff. You can make a healing poultice out of, I think, rocks, ash, and spider gland. Since I'm a little low on... No, I'm not low on rock, but I don't have a large supply of rock. I'm not going to do that. But it is an option. Incidentally, I feel like I'm running low on grass. Probably am, because traps take up a lot. I think it could, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have no problem with spiders, or getting silk this game, because there's so many spiders. The bigger problem actually be if they start swarming my camp. So, I might need to make a bunch of traps for defensive purposes, actually. And it is almost nighttime, so let's get back to base camp. Yeah, see, like that one. That one right there. He's being a troublemaker. Nobody likes you. Here, walk over this trap. There we go. Easy. Is that really the last use for that trap? I guess so. I have... Oh, survival. Survival? Yeah. Fishing rod requires a science machine. And now I can go fishing, which I will show you guys the next brilliant day. Oh wow, meatballs really do heal a lot. So, oh no. See? Oh. Yeah, it hurt me. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. I'll leave that there for now. Incidentally, if you're low on food, you can fertilize your crop. and rush your food out. It's kind of nice. I mean, it does take a lot of fertilizer, but if you're in a pinch, beat starving. What was my other food? Corn. There we go. Let's grab that real quick before a gobbler comes and gobbles it up. I freaking hate those turkeys. Okay. We're gonna go fishing. So I'll just leave those there. Eventually it'll get occupied. Sorry guys, old habit here. If you see manure, you pick it up. I mean, fuel, fertilizer, so useful. Alright, so while there's no frogs, we fish. It takes some time, a fair bit of time. There we go. Fish. Used 11% of the fishing rod. It's a weird percent. Huh. But this way I can just reel in fish. So it's actually not bad. Oh boy. Come here, Froggy. So the goal is to not get hit by their giant tongue. There we go. And voila. Frog legs. So this pond is actually a great source of food. Except in the winter it freezes over. So it's great for 3 out of the... Oop. There we go. It's great for 3 of the seasons. Not bad. I'll take it, you know? It's a fair bit of fish. Sea silk. Okay. So, at this point, I need to figure out what my plan for going forward is. At this point, I really do need the ground. At this point, I really do need a source of... I need more stone. Really do. I'm gonna pick up this. I think there's a special... Oh, dang it, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. I'll probably just eat a meaty stew now. Oh no. Can it stick? Is that one stick? So fish sticks, I think, are made like that. We'll see. You can use up to 1 stick as a filler, and it'll either give you like fish sticks or kebabs. Plant seed. So basically what I'm doing now, I'm just gearing up with food and whatnot, so that next day I will just go on an all-day adventure and see if I can find a large field of stone. If I'm lucky, I'll find a bunch of stone and a bunch of gold, haul it all back. So today my goal is really just stock up, so I don't really have to worry about immediate survival for the next couple of days, so I can start looking ahead. You know, Maslow's basic hierarchy of needs. Food and shelter, and once those are met, you start reinventing the world, one alchemy machine at a time. Not quite Maslow, but, you know, Maslov. You get the idea. It's supposed to be a philosophical point. Roll with it. Oh yeah, there's the totally normal tree there. Okay. I have a fair bit of wood. Yeah, I got fish sticks. Nice. Fish sticks. And another froggy bunch. Let's refine more wood. I'm just gonna refine all of it. I'm actually gonna make myself another hay wall, wood wall. So if I had, yeah, if I had pig skins, I could make a pig house, rabbit hutch we need later, bird cage, cobblestone, wooden flooring. You could actually make yourself a full house. I normally don't because I'm lazy, but it has its purposes. Gold, rope. I don't think you can hang fish sticks out to dry. Could be mistaken. In case you guys are wondering what I was talking about here, one of the things you can make is a drying rack. I'm gonna make one because I've got spare charcoal. We'll show you guys. Meet the drying rack. Put them over here. You can hang any source of meat on it, and it turns it into jerky. Jerky lasts for a really, really, really long time. Yeah, which is great for preserving food. I actually tend to make a lot of drying racks and just hang a bunch of meat up, and I eat jerky through the whole winter. It works once the deer clops comes and knocks your whole fortress down, but yeah. That's the deer clops for you. The deer clops is a giant boss monster. Not cool. He's quite angry. Get cranky. Tries to kill you. Just tries to, he just tries to give you a bad day. It's like, he's just grumpy. He is Senor Grumpy Pumps. Alright, I'm gonna keep these. I don't need charcoal with me. Always need a torch, and you always need sticks and whatnot. Pickaxe I will definitely need. Seeds, keep picking them up as I go. Drop a stack of manure. Keep picking up more of that as I go. Okay, this gives me. I have 2 shovels. I really don't need 2 shovels. And I don't need my fishing rod. Equip my pickaxe. So. Okay. We're ready to go on an adventure. Eat my meatballs. So, looking at the map here. Did a lot of exploring through here. Didn't really find much. There's a chance there's something down here, although I'm skeptical. But it is close, we'll check. Otherwise, we'd have to look up there. So come daybreak, we'll head up and to the right. I've got plenty of food here, so I might actually just make torches and run through the night for a night or two. Until I find what I'm looking for. Because now I have food for the foreseeable future, and I have an easy source of future food. In the form of interesting noise. In the form of fish. So and I need a lot more grass. Actually, it's a little more boring to watch, but I'm gonna pick up and transplant some grass tufts. They will need to be fertilized once, which is another reason why you need fertilizer. You can move berry bushes, twigs, saplings, and grass, all of which are very useful. So you can basically build your own immediate resources. Grass and berry bushes need to be fertilized. Grass once, berry bushes every so often. Twigs, on the other hand, you just replant and you're good to go. I don't really need that many twigs, so I'm going to kind of go easy on that. Grass, on the other hand, you need. The reason I don't need as many twigs either is there's a ton of them around my base already, whereas there's not as much grass as I would like. And a lot of things like require 2 twigs, 6 grass, so. Let's just dig up some grass. Anyway, ooh, berry bush. And let's see what's down south. I will eventually do something with that beehive. It is very useful to know it's there. Aha! It might only be it's a little patch here, but once I notice some stone and flint. Nice. Gold boulder is always useful. Where did I put my shovel? So this is exactly the kind of stuff I was hoping to find here. It's not a lot, but it might be enough. And we'll keep exploring and we'll see how much we can get. So I also know where the swamp is, so that's useful too. The swamp I can get reeds, which I can use to make a bird cage. Which you can use birds. Birds actually can be fed a seed. If you feed a bird in a bird cage, if you feed it a seed, it will drop, bingo, it'll drop an egg. So you can use birds, you can actually use birds as a source of food through the winter. And this is what we were hoping to find. This is a giant rock yard. The one thing you gotta be careful about when you're working out here in the rocky areas is tall birds. They are just that. They're tall birds that hang out here. They have a nest, and each nest has one tall bird egg. They are very protective of their nest, and they hit very hard. Don't fight one unless you know what you're doing, because otherwise it's a great way to end a promising game. So, that you have been forewarned about tall birds. On the plus side, if you can steal their egg and run away, a tall feat, because they move fast and they will chase you to the end of the earth if you steal their babies. Yeah, so that's the tall bird. Don't get too close to them, don't get near their nest, and you can generally mine okay. But they will chase you to the ends of the earth if you steal their egg. They do eventually stop chasing, but they'll chase you like 3/4 of the way across the map. It's a long ways. Also, something I haven't been commenting on as the days go by, if you notice, Wilson is now rocking an awesome beard. Apart from an awesome fashion statement, he also keeps warm in the winter from it, and you can shave it to get beard trimmings. Actually, is something I should probably do, so I'll have it grown back in time for winter anyways. But we'll get there. So what I'm probably going to do is just mine right up until nightfall, light a torch, and run back to home base. This is exactly what I was hoping for in terms of rock. I think I got enough rock for the foreseeable future. I definitely got enough gold. You know, we're just going to start heading back now. So, tall bird, if you get too close, they will wake up. I am curious though about what's... Yeah, see, he's sleeping on his nest. I got close enough, he got angry. There we go. I didn't touch his baby, so he didn't leave. It's an interesting little area. I'm just kind of, you know, free exploring. Run along a path, you go faster, all that good jazz. So I've got plenty of stone available to me now. Excellent to know. I will have to search here on another day. For now, I want to get back home and start sciencing it up. Ideally, winter is the harsh season. You want to be as effective when winter comes as possible. That's what it basically boils down to. So, do everything possible. Alright. So, it is getting close to dark. and I need to light a torch. I have one torch. I will craft a spare torch now. Oh, well, close enough. It's a graveyard, so it's foggy at night. Gold just randomly lies out in graveyards. Don't ask me why. Oh, I took a wrong turn. Oh boy. Fireflies. You can actually make it with a net. You can catch them and use them in a lantern, which is quite useful when you're exploring the underground. But yeah, fireflies only come out at night. Actually, it's almost the next day. You know, why don't we eat a fish stick? Pretty good. Fish sticks are a good amount of satiation and they heal a little bit. Excellent. I'm just waiting for day to tick. Here we go. While I'm up here, I'm just digging up all the tufts of grass, so I'll plant them when I get back down. And this way, I'll have my own personal farm of grass, so I don't have to go far to get what I need. Okay, good enough. Shovel got used up. My character is kind of hungry again, so... There we go. There's my other mandrake, which I will not touch. I'll just leave him there, leave him alone. Yeah. Let's put it on back. And I think I'm actually going to detour past the pond. No, well, I'll see if I can lure a frog. If there's a frog trapped, that would be phenomenal. I could just use 4 berries in the crock pot and it would give me like a fistful of jam, which isn't a bad food. Most foods with meat tend to be more nutritious for you. These devs are not vegetarian, in case you were wondering. They also eat really strange things apparently, because frog legs are delicious. But hey, not gonna judge. Some people legitimately like frog legs. I can't say I've ever had them, so I'm in no position to talk about it. So, wow, what happened here? At any rate, so the spider web, as it gets bigger, the web on the ground also grows. So I've got to be careful with that. Oh, see, the pig attack and it spawned that evil one. That's going to be a dead pig, unfortunately. I actually probably need to clear that. I'll probably have to clear that place out. It's too close to my herd, and a fully leveled spider nest can take out a small herd of beefalo, unfortunately. So, that's not going to be pleasant. The easiest way to take out a large nest, tons and tons of traps, lure spiders out. Eventually, when you've lured all the spiders out, you can kill the nest with impunity. Plus side of killing nests, it tends to drop a fair bit of silk. So, there are ups and downs. Oh, science. If I want to build the alchemy machine, I need refined wood and refined stone. Not a problem. So refine the 2 stone. And grab my refined wood. And build my alchemy machine. Excellent. Now I can make an improved farm plot. Manure, stone, and grass. I need to go on a manure collecting. Well, no, I don't. I do have manure, but I am going to go on a manure collecting spree. So this is why you need a ton of grass and a ton of manure if you want to get farms up and running. Well, yeah, if you want to get farms up and running. And then if you want to get a a grass farm and a berry farm, you need manure to fertilize. So manure is just really, really useful. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Cow dung or beefalo dung is one of the more useful, valuable, not valuable per se, but one of the most useful things in the game. It's kind of entertaining that poo is so valuable. Come here. Come over here. Yeah. There we go. Good. Frog legs. I thought there was a bunch of people over here. Maybe they've dropped some dung. There we go. That is... Okay, I take it back. That is a very small herd. No, I don't want to do that yet. That is a very small herd. Oh well, they've been providing me with enough manure so far, so... I guess the other thing is, once you're done building everything, you don't really need that much manure per day once you have everything you need built. So, it's doable. I guess there's a couple of guys up here as well. A little over 6 beefalo. It's a small herd, definitely, but not tiny. They will reproduce eventually, and then there'll be 3 more. You can get 1 for each mating pair. So, assuming nothing kills my herd, it will grow to reasonable levels. But I normally like to have at least 4 farms. At least 4. Often I'll go for more, but I have other priorities as well. So I'm going to set up my grass farm and berry farm here. So yeah, they look a little funky until you fertilize them. And then they're normal and they'll start producing berries. Grass is the same way. Twigs, at least, on the other hand, though, they're good to go. You don't have to fertilize twigs. So now I've got a small little garden going. I'm gonna make myself another froggy bunwitch. Got a few more spider glands, drop them off. Got another spider web, drop it off. I have plenty of stone now, so I'm gonna actually drop meatballs. Got surprised I got meatballs, but not really complaining. Meatballs are really, really good. Maybe I can do it here. That was overkill, but oh well. Bam. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. Oh, I meant to see if I can hang frog legs. Oh, I'll have to do that next day. So we're in the middle of summer right now. You can tell by how small night is. Night is starting to get longer each day. So that means we're heading back into winter. So we're at our peak, and the weather's only going to get worse from here. Always enjoyable to know, right? Okay, so I do have the next machine up. So I have not really more structures. I think basic tools have already been unlocked. Actually, I need shave. Razor, shave. Shave you, and you drop beard hair. I got 3 beard hair. Incidentally, at nighttime you can also shave beefalo. You can't shave them during the day. I don't think they let you, or they get angry. Can't remember. Okay. Meatball. I need to kill that. Meatballs will spawn... I don't know what starts them, but they start spawning eyes. Yeah. They can be useful. Very useful. But you don't want one in the middle of your camp. They absorb items. So ideally you want them a little bit away. We're just gonna plant it and come back to it in a day or two. Hey, oh, see that? See how the beefalo is red right now? That means it's in heat. If you are near beefalo when they're during mating season, they will attack you. So for a couple of days, we give them some space. Then baby beefalo show up, and after X many days, they mature. And the beefalo herd got bigger, so yay! Okay, so I'm just kind of running up here to plant this fleshy bulb. Now I can start my very own meat farm. Yeah, it actually makes plant meat, so it is actually a legitimate source of food. You just don't want it to be too close to you, because it fights you. Of course, everything in this game wants to kill you, why shouldn't it? Okay, so we've got that taken care of. At this point, we've got a couple of options. We've got basic food covered. The next step would be probably start exploring the world, get a little bit better handle on our food situation, namely in the source of get some drying racks up, make sure we're prepped for the winter, and then we can start actually building up armor and a weapon and start killing things if we want. And we'll have to actually for some of the more advanced stuff. For now, I'm gonna go fishing. Oh, and I just noticed I didn't plant all of these, so mill it on up. At this point, I want to be a little careful with my fertilizer usage for the next day or two, simply because I can't get near the beefalo to pick up more manure. So, just gotta be a little careful with that. It's not the end of the world. I do have plenty of pine cones I can burn. So, no huge setback. So yeah, it did trouble. See, I'll show you guys. I want to grab that. I get close enough. Ow! They chase you. They give up after a little bit. But they hit pretty hard. You don't really want to fight them. There we go. Good enough for now. So it looks like the spider's got into a fight with my beefalo. And the beefalo won. Good. So I'm actually just gonna, I'm just gonna take out this spider's web. Since the beefalo killed all the spiders in the nest, there's enough other spiders' nests. I don't want anything threatening. Yeah, see, they even killed a butterfly. They'll kill birds. These guys get crazy. So you give them space. You try not to get them angry with you. But I do want that monster meat. And I want those butterfly wings. I forgot the other thing you can do with butterfly wings. You can plant them and make flowers. And flowers spawn more butterflies. So it's benefit. Flowers are nice things to keep around. Oh well. I will have to pick up what I can the next day. Well, that made taking out the nest easier. Angry beefalo get the job done. I'll tell you what. Okay, so I can dry fish. Excellent. Fish jerky works for me. do some fish sticks here. Beard hair can be used later to make a meat effigy, which basically revives you if you die. I don't think it has any other uses, but... Maybe you can't... Oh, maybe you can only plant a live butterfly. Oh, that's sad. I suppose technically butterfly is a food, so I could have put it in the crock pot. Oh well, hindsight, eh? Alright, well, I think we're coming up about the end of this episode. Pretty good. We have a nice home base up and running. Got some fish sticks. I'm just gonna see what that makes. We got a pretty good episode. We have home base up and running. We got our next science machine up and running. The next science machine after that requires some crazy stuff. We could actually build like a winterometer, rainometer, and a lightning... Actually, a lightning rod would be a very good thing to build. I'm going to build one of those right... I'm going to do that, but... Well, now I can refine rope whenever I need. Interesting. Fish tacos. That's cool. Grab some gold. Lightning rods are cool for multiple reasons. Well, lightning can strike in the winter, and you really don't want to get struck by lightning. So, what you do is you build a lightning rod. The other cool thing about a lightning rod is it glows if it's been struck by lightning, and lightning will strike it first. If lightning randomly strikes, it sets things on fire. The last thing you want near your home is fire. So, what do? We make lightning rods. Winterometer, it's a giant thermometer, but useful. Divining rod, I need some special stuff for... rainometer. Interesting. Yeah, see, right now it's really hot. We're in the middle of summer. At any rate, we will continue this episode. Hopefully, next episode will not be nearly as far away as the previous one. I'm sorry for the long delay there, guys. I should be back in the saddle. Life should be moving forward, so bear with me, and we'll see how it goes from there. Thank you guys all for watching. Let me know if you have any likes, dislikes, comments, and I look forward to seeing you guys or talking to you guys again. Until then, take care.